The Dallas Cowboys are stirring up a storm in the NFL, and the excitement is palpable as major roster moves and sizzling trade rumors dominate the conversation, leaving fans teetering between hope and doubt. A Super Bowl champion wide receiver has made a dramatic return to the active roster, stepping into the number 11 jersey, previously worn by Micah Parsons, to provide a much-needed jolt to an offense that's been limping along without key players like CeeDee Lamb and Cavante Turpin. This veteran, who's battled through stints with the Giants and Eagles and knows the thrill of lifting the Lombardi Trophy, brings a wealth of experience to a receiving corps that's looked like a mismatched quilt in recent weeks, patched together with makeshift solutions. His career numbers, 123 catches, 1,017 yards, and 6 touchdowns, are solid but not spectacular, prompting fans, including a vocal contingent of female supporters, to demand more than just temporary fixes. They want consistency and impact on the field. The timing of this move is telling, as the front office also promoted another player, Jalen Crawford, to the active roster while sending running back Miles Sanders to injured reserve, exposing the alarming lack of depth in the backfield. This has sparked intense speculation about a potential trade for a veteran running back from Las Vegas, a 33-year-old with a 1,000-yard season and a playoff resume that includes a stunning 220-yard, 4-touchdown performance against the 49ers. With a cap hit of just $1.6 million on a one-year deal and a proposed trade cost of a 6th-round pick, potentially rising to a 5th based on his production, he represents a low-risk, high-reward option for a team desperate to stabilize its offense. However, his age has the fan base split, with some clamoring for his proven depth and others wary of relying on a veteran whose best days might be behind him. Adding fuel to the fire, whispers of an even bigger name, a 5-time Pro Bowl running. Back from New Orleans with over 11,000 career scrimmage yards, have sent shockwaves through Cowboys Nation. This dynamic playmaker, known for blending power and finesse in a way few can match, could completely redefine Dallas's offense, especially alongside the league's third leading rusher, Javonte Williams. Yet, his deep loyalty to his current team, where he's become a cultural icon, and his high cost make this a long shot, even as the front office, led by Stephen Jones, signals an aggressive stance, ready to pounce if the right deal emerges. Fans are riding an emotional roller coaster, with half losing their minds at the thought of pairing this elite running back with Williams to create the NFC's most unpredictable backfield, while others dismiss it as pure fantasy, pointing to the financial and logistical hurdles. Female fans, in particular, are buzzing about how this player's charisma and leadership could galvanize the locker room, mentoring younger players and bringing a veteran presence to a team in need of direction. Meanwhile, the rumor mill doesn't stop there. A defensive bombshell has surfaced with the name of a pass-rushing superstar from Cincinnati, a 2-time league sack leader whose relentless motor could fill the gaping hole left by Micah Parsons' departure. With the Bengals' season spiraling, their star pass rusher reportedly frustrated over a denied contract extension, and their franchise quarterback sidelined, Dallas sees an opportunity to swoop in with their draft capital and cap space. However, his $29 million contract through 2026 and his age raise red flags for a fan base already burned by risky moves, with some hailing it as a masterstroke to restore defensive swagger and others calling it a theatrical distraction from the pain of losing Parsons. Female fans are quick to point out that any big-ticket addition must bring leadership and durability, qualities this pass rusher undeniably possesses. The Cowboys' defense, which has managed just 10 sacks in 5 games, half against the Jets, alone desperately needs a spark, and this move could shift the locker room's energy and alter the team's trajectory. As the November 4th trade deadline looms, these developments, a returning champion, a potential veteran running back acquisition, a blockbuster running back rumor, and a defensive game changer, signal a franchise at a pivotal moment, where every decision could reshape their destiny. The front office's willingness to explore rental veterans like the Las Vegas running back suggests a short-term fix. but the pursuit of bigger names hints at a broader vision, or perhaps an admission that the original plan has unraveled. Fans are split down the middle, with half hyped about the potential for a revitalized roster and half skeptical that these moves are just stopgaps for deeper issues. Social media is ablaze with debates as supporters demand action over stats, yearning for players who can snag tough catches, turn games, and prove their worth in critical moments. The Cowboys' offense, thin and scrambling, needs stability, not glamour, while the defense craves an injection of energy to steady its roller coaster performance. The trade rumors, from a cost-effective veteran to a transformative superstar, reflect a team unwilling to settle for mediocrity, yet the risks are undeniable. Betting on aging players or navigating costly contracts could backfire if the pieces don't click. The fan base, bleeding silver and blue, is hungry for a contender, not just a conversation, and they're vocal about wanting a long-term vision over emergency patches. As Dallas navigates this critical juncture, the question looms: will these moves, Campbell's return, a potential Las Vegas steal, a dream acquisition from New Orleans, or a defensive splash from Cincinnati, propel the Cowboys toward a January run, or will they be another chapter in a saga of high hopes and missed opportunities? Fans are encouraged to drop their thoughts in the comments. Would you trade a draft pick for a game-changer like the New Orleans running back or the Cincinnati pass rusher? With the trade deadline fast approaching, Dallas is playing a high-stakes game, and what's coming next could change everything. See you in the next video.